Hi guys, welcome back. I'm going to do a trailer review today. Now, I haven't done a trailer review in a long time. I think since Spectre. I don't actually watch trailers anymore. The only trailers I watch generally are kind of teaser trailers. I just have found in experiences from the past that the more trailers you watch, the more you hype yourself up for a film, the more the kind of marketing can kind of shape the film for you. And I think that's something that I don't really want anything to do with anymore. I kind of want to see the film without much prior knowledge before seeing it. But there is one film I'm very excited to see this year. Robert Eggers' The Lighthouse, and it came out, just looking at it, just came out today, 2 hours ago, the trailer. Now, I was trying to kind of read up on this film a couple of weeks back, because it's been at a couple of film festivals, and it's done very well from the critics that have seen it so far. And I can't remember the same intrigue when The Witch came out, Eggers' directorial debut. And I was a huge fan of that film. But I remember before it kind of came to the cinemas, and I don't think I actually saw it in the cinema, actually. No, I didn't. And before it came to the cinema, it was kind of very quiet. Not people didn't know too much about it. And I trust Eggers with the marketing and A24 with the marketing for this. I mean, A24 are pretty good with trailers anyway. But I trust that this trailer will be one that will not spoil the film too much, which is, I can say the same for The Witch. The trailer for The Witch and the whole marketing for The Witch, although did kind of mislead it as a kind of action horror, which is not true. In fact, it was more of a suspenseful, atmospheric film and more of a psychological film as well. But nevertheless, there was a kind of atmosphere that it created. It didn't actually spoil too much of the film. So I'm hoping the same from this one. I wanted to do a trailer because as I say, it's a film I'm very excited about, but it's also, Eggers is someone I want to try and support as much as I can. He's an absolutely fantastic filmmaker from what I saw in The Witch. I thought that was one of the most inventive horror films, a big breath of fresh air in the kind of saturated jump scare horror phenomena that we find ourselves in at the moment. So I want to support Eggers as much as I can, as well as A24 as well. So yeah, let's get the trailer started. Very excited. Robert Patterson and Willem Dafoe star.
Tell me, what's a timberman want with being a wiki?
Just looking to earn a living, just like any man. Starting new.
On the run. Keeping secrets, are you?
No, sir.
Why don't you spill your beans? Just spill your beans. Why just spill your beans? How long have we been on this rock? 5 weeks? 2 days? Help me to recollect.
Wow, that looks really good. So the first thing I've kind of taken from it is that it's kind of like a almost neo-expressionism. It looks very much like the old 1920s German expressionism. It looks really interesting. Wow, really atmospheric. Obviously it's the old 4:3 Academy ratio. It looks very sort of claustrophobic or confined. As I said, if you look at the IMDb, there's only 2 actors in the whole film, Willem Dafoe and Robert Patterson. Yeah, so it looks kind of like a psychological, again, like The Witch. Obviously it's kind of difficult to see whether they're misleading us with the kind of snippets of action, dramatic moments that they've kind of put in the trailer for, you know, marketing. Every company does this. I'm not saying A24 are kind of unique in not doing this, but yeah, I think it for me it kind of looks like a kind of psychological picture, especially from that point where Willem Dafoe's character says, "Can you help me recollect if we've been here 2 days or 5 weeks or five hours?" That was kind of really kind of eerie moment. There's a kind of big confusion between the characters there. There's a moment where I saw some like octopus and some maybe insects I saw. So yeah, this looks in some ways more full on than The Witch, which is strange because it seems, as I said, like very, very confined. It looks really interesting. I mean, I'm a big fan of Willem Dafoe. Willem Dafoe is one of my favourite actors. He was actually in A24's The Florida Project, which is an excellent film as well. And Robert Patterson's been doing a lot of good work as well recently. He was in A24's High Life. I thought his breakthrough performance was Rover. I thought he was absolutely fantastic in that. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing Patterson in a kind of like strict horror film as well, especially with Dafoe. Yeah, the kind of creepiest film I've seen Dafoe in was, not creepiest film, but disturbing film was Antichrist, the Lars von Trier film. So yeah, I don't think Dafoe will be out of place here. So yeah, definitely go and see it when it comes out. Try and support A24 and kind of smaller films. And Robert Eggers, I did an essay on him for my sixth form, and I did an essay on The Witch, comparing it to The Shining, and I did a kind of lot of background research on Eggers, and he's a really interesting guy. I kind of hope that he continues his horror canon, because yeah, he's a really interesting and inventive filmmaker. So yeah, thanks for watching guys, and I'll catch you later.